The Australian outback is infamous for its unforgiving nature, including a cornucopia of human and environmental dangers. This concern has been brought to the forefront after the prevailing disappearances of locals within the community residing within and around Alice Springs. But it wasn't until teen actor Rowan McNamara went missing on the set of Samson and Delilah that the crowd demanded a detailed investigation.
I'm Rowan McNamara. I'm from Santa Teresa, and my favorite sport is football. And I like to go hunting with my uncles at bush, and I go to school sometimes. And I like playing sports, that's all.
Hey, Wolf. And what do you reckon? You want to make this one with us? You want to be Samson in the film? You happy with that? Yeah? Well, I do declare, you got the job, bros. Cool.
Rowan was a rising star at the time of his disappearance, having been casted as the lead in what was predicted to be his big break. The actor was discovered missing from his trailer during the summer of 2008, and it was only after 6 weeks that he was finally sighted at an abandoned property some 4 miles away from the filming site. Others were not as lucky. Even with heightened awareness of the native conditions, the cast and crew on set were initially not alarmed at Rowan's disappearance, citing that the temperamental star had a tendency to put on vanishing acts. On learning that he was missing on set, co-star Marissa Gibson divulged that she thought it had to do with his drug addiction.
Part of my problem was that I'd keep forgetting that Rowan was only 13, 14.
Everyone's a bit tired, and Rowan's gone home to spend some time with his family, and he's going to go to church with his nana, which is what he usually does on a Sunday.
It does not help that Rowan had a history of misconduct, and it wasn't until he missed his learning at the juvenile detention centre and a whole week had passed that the production crew began to worry that something had happened to him. Marissa's grandmother, casted in a supporting role on Samson and Delilah, voiced her fears for her granddaughter's safety on set and insinuates that the directors were to blame for the neglect of the cast and crew. Still, the disappearance was not reported until key crew members failed to turn up on set, allegedly having the same fate befallen them. The directors, when approached, declined to comment on the issue, but insider reports have exposed that directors of Samson and Delilah are responsible for multiple disappearances besides those of Rowan and the crew. Many of the missing persons were identified as possible cast members on Samson and Delilah, having had their interviews with the directors days before they disappeared. A crew member who wished to remain anonymous divulged that the team had equipment stolen when they encountered a flat tire on the way back from a wreck at Alice Springs, and a misplaced camera may have contributed to the increasing victim pool. It appears that the perpetrators are using the footage to locate teenagers who fit their profiles. With the safe return of Rowan, the police department at Alice Springs are hoping to obtain more information regarding the perpetrators following the young actor's recovery.